Okay, this is what happens during a cold start. So you have to let it idle for at least 2 to 5 minutes for it to function properly. You see, I'm pretty sure this problem is not new and most of you must be facing this issue, but it just won't start. So let's see. So I'm having an issue. So right now the RPM is about 1800 of sorts, but as soon as I let go of the throttle, the bike will shut off. I just don't know why it is happening, and the fuel is also showing me that I have enough fuel to go for another 30 kilometers, because I usually get a full tank at 200 kilometers, at every 200 kilometers. So I just don't know why that issue is. I'm pretty sure some of you might have had this issue and there might be a fix about this, but I tried to find the solution to this on YouTube, but sadly and unfortunately there have been no videos about this topic. Small observational vlog. Number one, don't panic. You can call RSA and they'll help you get to the nearest service station and you'll be able to get home safely. Number two, do not try to self-diagnose anything in the motorcycle, because a lot of people do that and as a result they tend to mess up something else, which seldom works in their favor.
I am sorry, my mentor. I have failed you.
By the way, I still don't know how that happened. I started my motorcycle, well, I tried to, and it wouldn't start. I assumed it was a cold start. I had a sufficient amount of fuel in there, and still the bike refused to start. And if you give a little throttle, it would start, but as soon as you would leave the throttle, it would again shut off. I somehow managed to get to the nearest petrol station, and I thought maybe this is a gas issue, because sometimes the fuel gauge in these motorcycles is not very accurate. So it might be that reason that the fuel level in my motorcycle was quite low, but still it showed me significantly higher amount, and as a result it wouldn't start. But this was the very first time that that problem happened with me, and I'm sure that this is not new. Somebody must have come across this problem and the solution as well. If you do happen to have that, please let me know in the comment section. I would be very, very grateful to you. A few checklist items that are there in my mind are to get the air filter cleaned and to get the spark plugs checked, to check for any wiring issue that could be causing this issue on the motorcycle. That is the extent of my knowledge, but apart from that I just don't know why that would happen, because as soon as I would grab the clutch and let go of the throttle, the RPM would go to 0 and the bike would stall, even while in the speeds of 60 or 50 kilometers per hour. And that's dangerous, because we always shift gears when we leave the throttle, and then we engage the clutch completely, and then you change the gear, and then you I mean, it's as of now, it is a subconscious movement that happens naturally, but when you have to constantly give the race, this happens. And then the motorcycle is nearing 3 years with me, and this is the very first time that that issue has happened. So if someone has the motorcycle Interceptor for more than 3 years, and if they have encountered a similar issue, do let me know in the comments. Other than that, I haven't come across any major problems on this motorcycle. the fuel gauge meter starts to blink at 190 to 200. That is when I go to the nearest petrol station to get a full tank. That's my usual reading. I can push it, but I don't want to. But now with this issue, I might just start to fill it up at 170 or 160-ish, which is like roughly about 15 kilometers per liter. If suddenly your motorcycle shuts off, you still have control of the wheel, so just give the indicator, stop on the left-hand side, and then inspect the motorcycle. First save yourself, and then the motorcycle. I mean, I don't know what else I can add on this small observational vlog. I will let you know what the solution is and what exactly the problem was. Thank you so much for watching, guys. As always, I'll see you in the next video. Shri out.